Why are business owners everywhere? People like Alex Hormozi, Russell Brunson, Sam Ovens, the top leaders in our industry, so obsessed with YouTube all of a sudden. It's not the platform, but it's the system that they're using to make YouTube work for their businesses. I've studied their processes for years, and I've personally done millions of dollars in sales in my business, all from organic YouTube. In this video, I'm going to show you the business behind YouTube, exactly how it works, and the exact framework I've used to generate millions of dollars in sales into my business. And the best part is this is all without any paid ads, any cold outreach, or any short form content. In the next 20 minutes, you'll learn a new strategy you could implement in your business to start making money right away, even if you know nothing about YouTube. You don't need a huge following, fancy equipment, or spending hours on content creation. All you need is this framework. Let me tell you something real. I started YouTube with no fancy equipment, 0 views. I didn't post on the platform until I started my channel, and I barely had any business background when I first got started. I was an 18-year-old girl and all I had was my iPhone. Before I came across how I could leverage YouTube actually for lead generation, I was doing cold calls, I was running some Facebook ads, and those things brought me a little bit of business, but it was a constant grind. I mean, every single morning I was role playing with people, then I would do a 4-hour cold calling session, and then I'd be checking on my ads, calling all of those leads that came in, and let me tell you, these were not warm leads. These were people I was chasing down, calling week after week. After 14 contacts, they still barely remembered me. And then I stumbled across a class being taught at my real estate brokerage about how people are using social media and YouTube specifically to get hot leads for their real estate business. At first, I literally thought it was just another social media tactic. I was trying everything. I was posting organically on Facebook and on Instagram, and I did not get one lead from 5 years of doing those posts. Not one, but it was somewhere that I could at least post my reviews and hopefully like nurture some people. That was always my understanding of organic content, that it's like brand building, brand awareness, and maybe down the road a few people will reach out to me, but I never thought it was an instant lead generation method until I discovered YouTube. So after I attended that class, I was pretty much sold on the idea of YouTube because I saw how other people posted a handful of videos. It wasn't even a lot, more like once a week, and they were getting hot, ready to buy clients, literally calling them and saying basically they're ready to work with them. Now, I didn't know if it was going to work for me personally. I was young, but I was committed. So I said, you know what, this is working for other businesses. I have to find another way. I can't be doing cold outreach, talking to one person at a time. And the Facebook leads, I'm sorry, they were trash. Like, I literally reached out to these people, provided so much value day after day, called them twice a day, and this went on for years, and I maybe closed a handful of deals from that, and it was exhausting. So honestly, I was pretty desperate to find something sustainable to work in my business, so I am very grateful I came across that YouTube class, and then that brought me down the YouTube rabbit hole. So it really made sense to me because you have to think about it this way. YouTube is a search engine. It's the second largest in the world behind Google. Plus you have the ability to rank on Google search because Google owns YouTube. And what this really means is people going onto YouTube have intent. They're looking to solve a problem or get specific information about it, and they're in research mode. They're not looking to doom scroll on social media just to get all of these dopamine rushes and then forget who they even were watching or what they learned 5 minutes later. No, these people are looking up answers to their problems. They're looking to solve something. It's kind of like if you're driving in a car and you see a billboard for a business, you look over and then boom, you're back to whatever you were doing before. Catches your attention for probably a few seconds, compared to if you're actually looking maybe how to learn calculus. You go into a bookstore and you look for books on how to learn calculus. You find that book, you read it, your problems are solved, and you look to that author and you're like, wow, this is exactly what I needed. Thank you so much. That's the power of YouTube versus flashy, short form content. I like to call it productive social media. So after I attended that class, I knew YouTube was the way. I spent 6 months researching, I launched my channel, and within 2 months, I got my first lead who came to me and they were like, I've been watching your YouTube videos. They're extremely helpful. I'm planning a move. Can you please help me find the right neighborhood and the right house? It was like magic to me. I was jumping up and down. I was like, this works. This is the best lead I've probably talked to, and I'm going all in. And that's exactly what I did. 2 years later, I have done millions and millions of dollars in my real estate business strictly from YouTube. I stopped cold calling. I stopped posting short form content. I stopped all of the paid ads because these YouTube leads were another level. And I was like, if I'm doing this business, this is all I want to do. These people love me. They already decided they're working with me. And it was the easiest sale I ever had to make because I was already nurturing them 24/7 with all of my YouTube videos. And they're able to spend the most high quality time with me on YouTube compared to any other platform. I was making long form videos answering specific questions on what these people were searching out, such as best neighborhoods, best time to buy a house, and questions that literally had high search traffic and low competition. And that's a key to starting your channel and getting views instantly. And so let's talk about why everybody has been recently switching to YouTube. It's pretty wild to me that people like Russell Brunson, Sam Ovens, people that were very high on the paid ads spectrum, they loved paid ads, that's how they built and grew their businesses, are now saying that the cost to acquire customers is astronomical. Facebook is suggesting a new ad creative every 1.5 weeks. And I've heard many podcasts where these entrepreneurs are now saying, we're switching the game into long form content. It seems like that's what's nurturing people the best. Our best clients and leads come from our long form videos. They're already warmed up, easiest sales to make, and most importantly, these videos actually grow the longer they're on the platform. So you know how you post a TikTok video or a reel and maybe all of a sudden the first 2 to 3 days you'll get your peak amount of views, and then after that it pretty much dies off. Well, YouTube is actually the opposite. You post it, it slowly starts to gain traction, and then over time it grows and grows. There's videos that are 10 years old still getting recommended. YouTube actually grows the longer you're on the platform, and why that's so powerful is each video is basically like a piece of online real estate for the search term that you're looking for, and the longer you're on, the more views you're accumulated. If the video is performing well, YouTube will keep that in the search rankings for decades to come. So one video you post today could be getting you high quality leads and sales 10 years later. Pretty insane, right? And you don't just have to rely on YouTube search because the YouTube algorithm is arguably the most important and powerful algorithm there is. If I post a video and somebody watches that video, say they found me from search, they spent a good amount of time on the video, they liked it, or even if they just clicked it and are interested in that topic, YouTube now goes to work and they put more of my videos in front of these people right on their home screen, right when they open the app, and they will constantly be suggesting my channel to those people, also people who have similar interests as that person. So YouTube really goes to work by taking your channel and pushing it out to anyone who has shown any interest or interest in similar topics. Literally, I would say about 50 to 80% of my views come from browse and suggested. So that's YouTube going to work, and that is one of the most powerful things that could happen to your YouTube channel. I always say, first, start on search, build your foundation, let YouTube know, at least for your first 10 videos, what your channel is about, what keywords you're targeting, and then from that point, once you get viewers, YouTube will start to go to work, and you could kind of broaden out your strategy and not rely too much on search, but try to get in that browse and suggested by really putting emphasis on those thumbnails and those titles to drive as many clicks and interest you can in those videos. So I'm going to break down the exact YouTube framework right now. So number one, you want to know your audience's problem. You want to know their biggest pain points and the most valuable content you could bring to them. What problems are they actively searching out? You could use different tools like vidIQ and TubeBuddy to check different search traffic for these keywords along with the competition and how that is. If there's something that gets a lot of searches but also has a lot of competition, it's going to be harder to rank, especially as a new channel. So you want to make sure that you could find something with lower competition, but definitely at least good to excellent search traffic. And number two, you're going to make content that addresses those exact problems to start with. For example, if I wanted to start a coaching business, I'd probably be looking up how to start a coaching business, best ways to create content for a coaching business, best coaching businesses to start in 2025, and different terms like that. So if I find a video that's exactly titled how to start a coaching business in 2025, I would be very happy and I would click on that video, I would get some value out of it, and that would honestly impact my life. And that would help me along the journey that I'm looking to go on. So you want to make sure your titles are clear, especially at the beginning when you're relying more on search, and you want to spell this out, how to create a coaching business or the best way to create a coaching business. All coaching businesses must know this in 2025. Don't start a coaching business until you watch this video. Ultimate Beginner's Guide to Starting a Coaching Business. You see where I'm going here? I'm pretty savvy with titles right off the top, but you want to answer their most pressing problems and you want to create a video that's going to truly walk them through that. It can't be fluff. It can't be not valuable. YouTube knows that automatically because people won't spend as much time on that video. They will bail out and then you're not serving anybody and the algorithm won't serve you. So you truly want to follow up on your titles. You want to truly impact lives here. That's what we're doing. So like I said, first I would create how-tos, I would leverage search, and I would really build a foundation where people could start to find my videos and get real value. Number three, you got to structure your video properly. We're all humans and we all have a short attention span. So you want to make sure you could hook them, give them an intro, get into that meat, tell some stories, engage with them, and then have a clear outro. This is the structure. Hook, intro, meat, call to action, outro, maybe another call to action. You could throw a few in there. It all depends on your channel, how early you are, your niche, and there's more that goes into that. So you want to maybe add some stories, some analogies, different things to spice up the engagement and keep the viewers engaged, but also make sure they understand it. You want to leverage the most powerful teaching methods so that they could actually learn and not just watch and then forget. You want to make sure you're engaging with them the way you would want to be engaged with. Okay, so now you're understanding the basis of YouTube, exactly how it works, how people search things out. Find your videos, consume them, have a call to action in there, and people are getting business from it. So now you might be thinking, well, how often do I have to post? Is this like TikTok? I have to post every single day? And the answer is absolutely not. You do need to be consistent though, but I would recommend to start with 1 to 2 videos a week if you still need to find your voice and you want to kind of push things a bit further. But I would say starting out 1 video a week is plenty, and that will build you a fantastic foundation, a great upload schedule to keep your audience waiting for the next video. You don't want to overwhelm them. And remember, your first videos being on camera might not be the easiest thing. Your first videos could suck, but you want to commit to consistency. If you do 1 video a week for 3 months, you will be a pro. I mean, even look at Hormozi. His first videos were not the best. And his production was not fancy, but they were still getting millions of views, hundreds of thousands of views with no fancy production. Literally him in a closet just providing value, but it still drove his business forward. So I'm going to show you Hormozi's strategy, everything he's doing to really make YouTube the center of his business and how it's been driving acquisition.com, his book sales, and everything in his world to the next level, including, most importantly, his personal brand. So Hormozi recently has been going all in on YouTube. When I mean all in, he's posting a video like every other day. But I would say about 2 years ago, he started posting more consistently. He started getting on consulting calls with Mr. Beast and some of the top YouTube leaders because he decided he wanted to dominate YouTube as a lead generation source for his business. And trust me, it worked so well that just last year, he decided to pick up the pace. He knew the inputs, he knew the outputs, and he knew YouTube was worth it. So he started posting even more, so much that I can't even keep up with his new videos anymore. It's getting hard because he posts like an hour-long video every other day. And these videos are value-packed, perfect for his ideal audience, which is business owners like us. And he is relying way more on the pre-production, and he is posting videos videos just like this, a talking head video explaining, teaching top concepts people are dying to know about. His main call to action is either to go to acquisition.com, school.com, or to purchase his books or get them for free. And his main content strategy is literally teaching advanced business owners and beginner business owners how to start and scale their businesses. He packs his videos with value. He throws call to actions in there. He makes his thumbnails and titles very captivating and throws a lot of curiosity in there. And most importantly, he's solving business owners' most pressing problems in a engaging way. That's what YouTube is. Solving problems in an engaging way. Problems that these people are actively searching out. They find that video and it feels like Hormozi just solved a problem I've been thinking about for 3 years in 20 minutes. And that's why people love him so much. He provides real value to people's lives. Even if you don't want to take the next step and have him invest in your business with acquisition.com, you don't want to buy any of his books, you could watch a few of his videos, take away that value, and your life is impacted forever. And that's why all of these business owners love Hormozi. He's making the world aware of who he is. He's giving free value and advice to his target audience. He's posting new topics and getting more in-depth and broad, like I said, every other day. Then these people who have consumed his content now see Alex as a positive person who did them a favor and the real deal, because as they were actively trying to solve this problem, he swept them away with the exact answer to that problem, along with more value on top of it. They now associate Alex with being the expert in the business world, the field that they're in, and they will continue to watch his videos when they need to solve more problems. Say if it just pops up, it's an interest that intrigues them, they're gonna click on it, they're gonna say, oh, I know that guy, he's helped me before, he's really smart, let's watch it. Now these people are spending hours with Hormozi. It's almost like they're building a friendship, and it is. It's a parasocial friendship. It's a one-sided friendship, because nothing says spending time with people like watching long-form videos. Now, once these people are down the path and maybe want an investor in their business, they think of Alex. Say if it's never crossed their mind to ever give equity away or bring in any outside investors, after they've consumed Alex's content and realize how knowledgeable he is on these topics, they are probably convinced that he will blow their business up because they've spent so much time with him and he is very, very knowledgeable on what he does. And they've actually implemented the true value he's provided and seen it work in their business. So now they're sold on Alex. And now this is why the world is sold on Alex. So are you starting to see how this works? I want you to think of YouTube as planting a tree for your business. Every video you upload is like a seed. At first, it's very small, but over time, with consistency and care, it grows into a massive oak tree that provides shade, endless fruit, and opportunity for your business. But social media platforms like TikTok and Instagram, they're more like fireworks, flashy, loud, and gone in seconds. And that is exactly what business owners have been realizing. YouTube is the most leveraged platform there is. It's not a coincidence that these 8-figure entrepreneurs, Sam Ovens, Hormozi, Russell Brunson, Cody Sanchez, it's no secret that they've been using it for their business. They're not doing it for fun. They're doing it because they're smart. They like leverage. They like a 24/7 salesperson working for them while they're working on other things. They know that the quality of leads that YouTube brings has transformed their businesses in the past few years, and that's why they're all going all in on long-form organic content. When I first started my channel, I definitely did doubt myself. I didn't think I was a camera personality. I didn't think my videos would even be discovered because I didn't know how to craft up thumbnails and titles, SEO, tags, descriptions, any of it. But the videos I made, I believe the first video I made got 50,000 views after 2 years. But it was a video of me, an 18-year-old girl, talking about real estate and the different neighborhoods. I didn't think anybody would trust an 18-year-old girl to sell them real estate, but YouTube transformed my life. That video brings me in hot leads today. I now have a multi-million-dollar real estate business that feels like a dream. People see me as a celebrity, as the authority in my industry, and I found a way to make myself stand out and celebritize myself in a saturated industry as an 18-year-old girl. If I could do that with real estate, you could do that with your coaching business, your info product business, your agency, or any other information-based business or real estate business. YouTube is the way to connect with your audience in the way that ads and short-form content never will. It's the way to spend the most quality time with them, provide the most value to them, and have it work for you 24/7. So if you're ready to stop chasing leads and start attracting them to your business, here's your next step. Book a call with me and we can map out your custom YouTube strategy together. We could see if YouTube is a good fit for your business and exactly how we can help you implement this system. Don't wait. This is your chance to make YouTube your business's biggest asset. And this channel is going to be filled with videos on how to leverage YouTube for your business. We'll be covering everything from thumbnails, titles, idea creation to complete strategies. So make sure you hit subscribe, hit that like button, and we will see you in the next video.